How you guys are doing? So I'm live today, and I just wanted to have a very engaging a watercolor session with you guys. So if you guys online, if you could join this session, so would be really helpful for you as well as for me to, go ahead with this session. So I will be today talking about more about the people. A lot many people are asking me uh, how they can improve their watercolors. So I just wanted to I just wanted to let you know that there is some fundamental which you need to follow for learning watercolors. So thank you so much everyone for joining this session. So, as I said, I wanted to talk about more about having fun because if you are not going to have fun with this watercolor, that might will not have a more engaging learning. So the first thing you need to learn is how you're going to make this fun and not having too much of a stress oh, I mean, how I'm going to do this. So it's always great to have this as engaging and having a lot of fun. So I'll just go ahead and I'll make the session today. And so here I'm going to make a one very quick demo about how you're going to have fun. So today what I'm going to do is I'll just tell you how you should do a doodling. I mean, it's just like having fun with a watercolor because watercolor is all about having fun. So let's create one scenario, and I'm not going to make a very masterpiece kind of thing. I just make a very random kind of effort. So this paper I'm using is a very this is not even a watercolor paper. This is a general drawing paper which I'm using. So all I wanted to say is no matter what sort of the art supplies you are using, it's all about having fun. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just creating let's create one tree. It's just like a simple tree. Okay, so I'm creating this a lot of tree here. So this is top part of this tree. So watercolor is more. You should understand that there should be a harmony in your painting. So you must use lighter and darker side of painting. I mean the color. So it will harmonize your painting, and that's really important when you do. And second thing is like you should not think a lot about how things are going to work. So just take the color and just start applying without even thinking much. So this is what I'm doing here. Okay, this is the branches here with the tree, and so since we are going a little dark here, as we are going down, you should have little depth and the light. So it's all about where you are supposed to give a light and where you're supposed to give a darker, and more importantly how you're going to enjoy. And this is what I'm enjoying. Okay, no fear at all. And the day you are removing your fear from your while doing a painting, just assume that most of the things you have already learned. It's very important in watercolor because the water is going to haunt you every time the the more and more you will scared to apply the color in your in your paper, the more it is going to scare you. So don't get scared, rather you just cope with those and stand for your firm decision that yes, I'm going to apply this color. Do whatever you want to do. So so that's what the kind of attitude you have to bring. And the day will come when you see that the watercolor is start learning, they try to they start listening you, and the whatever direction you wanted to take your painting, it will take you in a similar in the same way what you want to make. So, so if you look at here, so what I've done here is I've given a very beautiful texture which is developing here, and that's the beauty of watercolor. You always want, don't get stuck with some of the specific texture or anything. If you still want to do something, you can just go ahead and do that. You can do that, okay? And this is how you're going to, eliminate your fear from you, because watercolor is all about the fear. People, they really get scared applying the color, and this is how you're going to eliminate your fear. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, and let's put some little dark here, because as I said, the watercolor is all about the harmonizing the whole painting. So if you look at here, we have used a little dark, a little lighter here, and then it goes to a little more soften the tree, the upper part of the tree, and then the moment you're going down, it is becoming a dark. So this is all about the watercolor, like you're harmonizing the whole atmosphere using the depth and the light, and the texture. So this is what the watercolor has to be. Okay, and if you the moment you'll start doing small bit like this, oh man, I'm telling you, I mean, that is going to be very tough. So remember all of these principles are really important. So if you are really serious about learning watercolor, you have to follow these basic the learnings, and this is what it is going to help you. And there is some more branches here. Now if you want to make this even more engaging, if you want to make this uh, you know to look even more good, so you can just put some person here who just came here to have their good time with their friends, girlfriends, or whoever. Hmm? There is another guy. Are you able to see? Hmm. Okay, and now we'll make yes. Now if you want to make a little more drama, so you can always you can always do that. like some wires or anything. Oh, so this part, I still want to make it a little darker. Probably I really want to spoil this painting because I don't want to make this as my masterpiece. I want to spoil this painting. So how are you going to spoil this painting? So let's understand how to spoil your painting. So what I'll do is I'll take a color and I've applied this a little darker here. Now I want to make this a little more dark. And top of it, a little dark, some more. Yes. Now this looks fine. I know, guys. I mean, what's going in your mind? But yeah, this is all about the watercolor, guys. This is how we learn watercolor, and this is what you improve your painting. All I want to say is how you should eliminate your fear, okay? And this is what you will be eliminating your fear. So keep this such kind of work every day. It won't take 10 minutes to 15 minutes. It just take a very small time it takes, but it gives you a lot and lots of confidence, guys. So I would suggest you, you know uh, always look for that kind of inspiration from you. And whenever whenever you feel like you're not getting motivated, or probably you have some sort of fear, so definitely you just pull out any paper and start throwing your paper, I mean your all the color. So if you look at my color palette, I just like I've done it like you should just spoil your plate, and don't think about the end result of the painting, because the moment you start going to think about the end result of it, you're going to make it very complicated. So don't ever think about any complicated kind of stuff, like you wanted to make it watercolor, masterpiece. No, it doesn't work like this. Masterpiece comes by itself. Like, you're doing something, and suddenly something comes in your, in your canvas or in your paper, and which will become your masterpiece. So I hope you got something. So guys, if you have any question, you can ask me. So probably I can reply you some of your query. So I'll wait for your any messages, any question you have. Guys, over to you. Okay, so Jackson, your question is what paint are you using? So I'm using a very it's a very affordable color in India, which is a Camlin product. It's the artist watercolor, which is really good for a person who want to learn watercolor. So this has given me a lot and lots of to access. So because it's affordable, it's very much affordable. So you can make as much as you can make your paintings. So I'll take another question. Yeah. So one of the question was a lot of people are thinking about the end result of the painting. Uh, no, you should not. The day you are going to eliminate that behavior from you, it is going to it's going to bring a different kind of avatar in you, because there is a no pressure, there is a no any such kind of expectation from you that I need to make this a masterpiece. So please remove that and just do your work. Okay, Ali, you have a question about the problem with the mixing paint or water with the get a different tone. Doesn't matter. I mean, you don't think about what color you are mixing with what. I mean, I see these all are very. I mean, it's a. Some people think all of those line. Okay, if I'll mix this one, they'll just take one specific color and they'll put it in a. I know it's a beginning watercolorist behavior, but the kind of you should start developing that. You should be very much free to take any color you want, make whatever the color it comes in your brush, just use that. And a lot of people are asking about the art supply I use and the kind of brush and the colors. I'm sorry, I mean, you take anything, all you want is to make a good art. And art supply doesn't matter at all. Art supply doesn't matter. It just, what really matters is what your passion, what you want to make. And if it comes to in your paper, or if whatever you think in your mind, if you are able to translate it in your artboard, you are ready to go. And this is what it's ultimately need, not a very anything which is very expensive art materials is going to help you. So keep that in mind, and that is what I just tell all of my friends. Okay, one of the very interesting question is what if the paintings get spoiled? Shall I continue that painting? Please, please, that's what you need. I've seen a lot of many people, they just, in the middle of their work, they left it. They don't want to continue because they just decide in their mind that I'm not going to make this. My painting is not evolving. It's going, anyway, the result will be, it's going nowhere. But that's not the right way. You should end it. You should complete that painting. Let it be. I mean, so probably you'll not have a right, probably not have a good painting with you, but at least you will start learning. You just throw all the color, just try to do some little experiment and just see that what exactly you're getting. Right, so don't never stop your painting in the middle of the while doing your painting. So complete it and just see that even though you have given too much of dark or the light or whatever it is, but you should be very much you should start loving it. And the moment that the love comes within you, it is going to change everything, my dear friend. Yes, you have to make your work as fun, because if you are not going to make this fun, nothing is going to work out. So whatever you do, it's a basic principle. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to tell you all of this. So be passionate about it. So thank you so much, everyone, and I hope these small learning will help you to leverage your watercolor skills. So I look forward for another session very soon, and I would request you to please subscribe my channel if you have not already, and be my patron, support my art. Please visit my patron page and try to support, so that would be really helpful for me to make a lot many watercolor tutorial for you guys. So thank you so much, and I will see you soon very much. Thank you so much, and guys, do a lot of watercolor. Bye bye.